What's up, my wonderful sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope everybody's up and running and ready to have a blessed day. All right, so we have been taking a look at the interviews after the first test match between West Indies and Bangladesh. We already looked at what Craig Brathwaite had to say. Think we also heard from Kemar Roach. So we heard from those two players. So in this one, we're going to be taking a look at what Coach Phil Simmons had to say. You know, he was talking about the captain, especially Craig Brathwaite, and the way in which he, you know, his style of play. So we're going to zoom in on that interview, and we're going to touch base with a couple of other things. So just make sure you stick around until the end. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Also, leave a like on the video and drop a comment, right? And let us hear what you have to say as it relates to this these couple of stories that we'll be taking a look at. All right, so as you guys are aware by now, we were able to get the better of Bangladesh in that first test match, courtesy of a couple of outstanding performers. You know, people like Craig Brathwaite, John Campbell, Kemar Roach, Mayors, Alzari, Joseph, Jaden, Joshua De Silva behind the wicket was excellent also. You know, don't want to single out anybody, but you know, it was a team effort. Let's put it that way. So we're going to take a look at what Coach Phil Simmons had to say coming out of this first test match, and he was really zooming in on Craig Brathwaite and his style of play, and you know, the way in which he's leading the team. Now, for those who want to take a look at the entire interview, I think you will find it on the Sportsmax website. You know, that is where I found the article. So basically, Phil Simmons was just saying that, you know, Craig Brathwaite, you know, is full of determination and he has his own style of play. He knows when to do what and how to do what. And it's not really something that the team is worried about as relates to how he's batting. And you guys would remember that he had 94 of 268 deliveries in the first innings. And even though he did not directly address it, we know that is what Coach Phil Simmons is answering to. You know, people that are saying that the captain Craig Brathwaite is batting too slow. You know, when he's saying that he's a man that is full of determination and has his own style of play, that is basically telling the listeners are the fans that are going up against Craig Brathwaite that that's how he play and that is his role in the team, right? According to him, it was good to see him batting out there that long, batting over 400 minutes, and Phil Simmons was saying that he doesn't have a problem doing it. He doesn't have a problem doing it, and somebody needs to do it for the team, for the test team, and Brathwaite doesn't have a problem doing it. And you know, coach also took the chance to say that a lot of our batsmen, well, not only batsmen in West Indies cricket, but a lot of batsmen over the world right now, they are mostly interested in playing shots, just playing shots and getting out and going back and see and going and have a seat. According to Coach Phil Simmons, Craig Brathwaite is not into that. He's all about staying out there and batting as long as possible. And you know, Brathwaite, if needed, would bat for the 5 days. You understand? Or he has no problem batting for 5 days. So, you know, he's not one of those guys that is just going to go there, go guns blazing at the top, and whatever happens to the team happens. According to Coach Phil Simmons, he's a good team player, he's a team man. He puts the team first, and when his individual milestones come along the way, he will celebrate them. But you know, he plays this way to benefit the entire team, right? And he wants the best for the team, according to Coach Phil Simmons. And he's not doing too bad, my viewers and subscribers. So we had you guys will remember that we had that victory over England, and we drew against Pakistan and Sri Lanka, if I'm not mistaken, since Craig Brathwaite would have taken over the captaincy. You understand? So Coach Phil Simmons is saying that he's growing into the role. You know, he's growing into the role. He's not one of those load players, according to Coach. You know, he doesn't go around shouting at players and making noise and all of that, but the players know exactly what is required or what the captain wants. He makes, you know, he speaks to them in such a way that everybody can relate, everybody can understand what it is that he wants, but he's not a loud person. You know, he just makes sure that he communicates well to the players, and he's well respected, highly respected, according to Coach Phil Simmons. And you know, the players know exactly what to do and when to do because of his type of leadership. So, you know, it's good to hear. It's good to hear Coach Phil Simmons coming out and backing his captain. As I said, this interview, I didn't watch. I didn't. It's not like I watched the video and saw everything. I was reading the article that took a couple of quotation or a couple of quotes from the interview, and this is basically, these are what they were focusing on. So I am thinking that was Coach Phil Simmons coming out and backing his captain, letting them know that, here what, I back my captain, I back the way in which he's performing. He's a team and he's doing it for the team, and clear that up, get it out of the way, and just move straight into the next test match. So those who were, I don't want to say anybody were actually trying to create any strife or any problem in the team, but any little riff or anything, because of that 268 ball, 94 runs, anybody probably saying anything, and you know, Coach Simmons just come and squash that. So they are looking forward to the next test match. So yeah, that is it as it relates to Coach Phil Simmons talking about his captain Craig Brathwaite. All right, so the next thing that I want to zoom in on is this situation about the West Indies vice captain for the T20 team, right? It's a really tricky situation, because we spoke about this on the live the other evening, the last live show we did, and you know, I had indicated that I was of the opinion that in the middle, in the latter part of the IPL, when the selectors named the squad that was selected, the squad for Pakistan and Netherlands, I was of the opinion that, you know, they were probably waiting to see if Hetmyer would be available to get him in the team, see how he performs, watch him one thing, and then give him the vice captaincy, which would be weird, because I personally believe he you know, he's performing enough to be in the team, and he would have led at the youth level. So I believe that if Puran had got the captaincy, you know, I was okay with Hetmyer getting it, but I am just looking at it that it's a little bit weird that, you know, a man that according to them cannot continuously make the team because of his fitness issue, they would want to give it to him. I don't know if they are planning, you know, but that is basically my thoughts, guys, that this vice captaincy, where T20 cricket is concerned, that is why they were holding off on it, to see if they could get him back in the team, and then they would give it to him. So I'm just throwing this one into the video to ask you guys, who do you think should get this vice captaincy? You know, we spoke about it on the live, as I said the other evening, but quite a few persons weren't on the live show, so you can let me know in the comment section who you think should get this vice captaincy. I hear people talking about Jason Holder. I see Alzari Joseph name being mentioned. I see Akil Hussain. I see Ravman Powell name going up also, and I also see a couple of persons saying Kyle Mayers. You know, but I personally, I you know, it might sound away because you guys maybe say that he cannot make the team, but I personally believe that Hetty should get the vice captaincy. So let us see how it's gonna go. You know, it's going to be a little bit difficult to have two youngsters in leadership role in the team there. And well, I didn't even mention Evan Lewis. He's another player that he has been in and around the T20 setup for a while. We haven't really seen him in a leadership capacity, you know, not at the regional level, not in franchise cricket or anything like that. So I'm not too sure if it's something that he would be interested in anyway. So let me know, my viewers. It's food for thought, because anytime during this week, maybe we might hear that squad be that white ball squad to take on Bangladesh. We might hear the announcement and thing like that for it. So Just let me know who you think will get it. Alright, my peeps? Bless.